so I am back with another live video. We were having a little bit of like a technical difficulty, but we are back, and so I'm happy to be back. And like I said, there was a technical difficulty with all kinds of things going on. The mic was not working, um, and a lot of other things was going on, but I am back, and so I have my husband here. He's like the moderator for today's video, and I'm really excited. And this is kind of like my, I think, how many attempts, babe?
Third attempt.
Probably like the third or fourth attempt um, to do this live video, but I am really, really excited because we are going to be talking about something that I absolutely love. And I know that I have a lot of new subscribers that are subscribed to the channel. And first of all, I just want to say thank you to all of my wonderful subscribers, all of my wonderful friends here on YouTube that are subscribed to my channel that have been making comments. I am just really, really happy, and it just brings joy to me that a lot of you are enjoying the content. This is a small community, but it just makes me so happy that a lot of you are enjoying the content that is being created. So I know that I was supposed to upload a video, a tablescape video today, but a lot of things happened today, really busy, and so I didn't have a chance for me to upload it today. So highly will likely upload the video tomorrow. So sometime tomorrow I will upload the video. And I'm just really excited about today. So again, hang on tight for those of you who wanted to see the tablescape that I featured on the last, I think the other live that I did, that was like the sneak peek for the tablescape. And so I will be releasing that tablescape soon. And also you can definitely support the channel by subscribing to the channel, making comments, and comment down below what do you think about all of the beautiful china that I am going to be sharing in today's video. So babe, is the camera shaking?
You good?
So okay. All right. So now everything is, I have to say everything that I had to say. Let me go ahead and get started on the tea for one set. So I thought today's live video that I would talk about the teacups, the mugs that I use to drink tea, coffee, and hot chocolate. Okay, so I love drinking tea, hot chocolate, coffee, and it's one of the things that I just absolutely love during the day. I feel like it's very relaxing. I usually carve out a time during the day for me to at least drink some tea or drink some coffee or have hot chocolate, something for me to drink, during the day, and then also I'll have like a snack with it. And so I have featured these before in the past in some of the videos. I do have one new item that I wanted to share. But I still wanted to talk about these because I want to talk about the history of the brands that I'm going to be featuring, particularly Royal Albert. I still want to talk about the history of Royal Albert. And then also, the reason why I love it so much, and also all the other brands that I want to talk about, and the one new item that I got. Most likely you probably have seen it, but I want to share more about it, and I want to feature it again in today's video. So, like I said, I'm really, really excited, and the first item that I'm going to be talking about is the Tea for One set. And here is the beautiful Tea for One set that I got a few years ago. This one is called Royal Albert's Rose Confetti. And It's a beautiful pattern that have like roses all over, and there's different types of flowers all over. It just looks so pretty. And I actually started getting interested in this because I was just on the internet just scrolling, and I happened to find this beautiful, amazing masterpiece online.
S. Little says that's beautiful. Pistol Pete 760 says that looks amazing.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the both of you for saying that. So yeah, it is beautiful. It is a beautiful piece. And yes, you can drink out of it. Okay, it is. I know it looks a little fancy. You know, it looks fancy, but if you've been subscribed to the channel for a very long time, you know that I love fancy, and I believe in having a little bit of luxury in your life every single day. And this is my way of having, something luxurious in my life every single day. And so I got this a few years back, discovered it. So I got one for me, and then my mom got one. And I'm going to go more into detail how this works, but my mom got one. So this is the T for One set.
So
Mm-hmm.
Bill H says, why didn't you tell it what I said? Bill, we don't know what you said, so we can't say.
Right. Bill, I don't know if were you here the previous live, because we were having some technical difficulty before. So I'm not really sure if maybe we missed a comment. But if I did miss a comment, I do apologize. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to continue.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have any, and also I do want to put it out there. My husband is he's the moderator. He's monitoring the comments. Make sure that the comments are civil, everybody. Make sure the comments are tasteful comments. I don't want to kick anybody out of the live video. And I don't want to ban anybody from the channel. So please, 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 let's all be mature, and for the comments to be just about what I'm featuring, okay? If you have any questions about the bone china, I'll be happy to answer any questions. And it's so sad that I have to say this in every video, but lately I've been getting a lot of cyber bullies. I call it cyber bullies, okay, on these live videos. So I just want to put that out there, okay? And my husband, he's monitoring all of the comments, okay? And if you do put a comment on there, we're not going to read it. Like if it's like an inappropriate comment, it's not going to be read and it will be deleted. Okay, so moving along. So going back to Royal Albert. So if you are a fan of Royal Albert, you know about this pattern. Okay, so going back to this. So this is the T for One set Old Country Roses pattern. This is my mom's. And it just looks so beautiful. And I'm just going to show how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and feature mine. Okay, so here is the saucer.
So Waji Houdin Rafiq says, hello, pretty.
Hi, hello, thank you. So here is the saucer. Okay. And here is the teacup. And the teacup is pretty big, as you can see. Okay, it's a large teacup. And it has this beautiful flower that's right here in the middle here. Look really beautiful. And I love, drinking out of it and looking at the flower there. It just looks so pretty. And as you can see, there's flowers all around. So this is the reason why it's called rose confetti. Okay, all around beautiful flowers. And this is the teapot. So as you can see, the teapot is small, but it's perfect for one person, and it's enough tea for one person.
I'm also noticing with that teapot that's short and stout.
Yeah, so, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. It's the perfect way to support the channel, and also leave a comment, you know, let me know what you think about the teapots and everything. And also, I do these type of videos every once in a while when I haven't uploaded a video, so it's a way for me to kind of, you know, like keep in touch with my wonderful subscribers, my wonderful friends here on YouTube. So, okay, here's again my mom's, really beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, and okay, and here is the saucer, really pretty with the scallop and the gold, and both of them have the scallop and gold design on the edge. Okay, and okay, here's the rose here, and roses all around, really pretty. And here is the teapot. Okay, so Royal Albert, really beautiful. It's the perfect, I would say, birthday gift, Christmas gift, Mother's Day gift. It's the perfect gift all around. For anybody that loves to drink tea, or if you just want to bring like a touch of luxury into your own life, highly recommend. So here is the coffee mug. So this is my mom's. I also have the same one as well. So this is again the old country roses. And even the coffee mug have like a rose right here. Really, really pretty. Love it with the gold. Okay. Love the coffee mug. So I just wanted to share a little bit of a history of Royal Albert. So if you did see the live video, please forgive me if, you know, the last live I'm repeating, so, but I really want to share this information. So the Royal Albert Tea for One set began as an adaptation of the brand signature romantic floral and English cottage inspired fine bone china pattern, which originated with Thomas Wiles and Son at the Albert Works in Stoke-on-Trent in England, of course, in 1896. The concept blends the company's historical high quality and often feminine aesthetics with the practical need for individual, compact, and often stackable teaware. Okay, so again, the origins is in Albert Works. And of course in 1896, so this company have been in existence for a very long time. It's an English brand. 1896, again, Thomas Wild and Son bought Albert Works factory, specializing in and becoming famous for high quality tea sets and floral, often rose driven design. And also the royal title. So it got the royal title, or as they say, royal warrant, in 1904. The company officially became the Royal Albert brand in 1904, solidifying its reputation for quality and classic, romantic, and often feminine style. And so again, it talks about, you know, the 100-year collection that they have, and also the company also have a royal warrant, which means that it is backed by the royal family. Queen Victoria herself backed it. She had some commemorative pieces that was made for her, and so the royal family backed this company up. And when you see like the name or the type of term royal warrant, it means that the royal family backs it up. Okay. Okay, so that's just a little bit of a history of Royal Albert. And also, so let me continue, and I'll talk more about the royal warrant later. And so let me go ahead and continue with Wedgewood. So once I discovered Royal Albert, now of course my mom and I collect Royal Albert. We have like Royal Albert, as you can see in the back here. There's lots of Royal Albert bone china. We have Lady Carlisle, and then also Old Country Roses. We have some vintage pieces here of Old Country Roses. And so this is the reason why I just love Royal Albert, because I was really familiar with it. But I also fell in love with Wedgewood. So this is another tea set that I have. Okay. So this tea set is called Butterfly Bloom. It's really pretty. Okay, here it is, and it have like gold all around it here. All around here is gold, gold here, and then gold on the top. It is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I got this as a Christmas gift for myself. My mom also got one as well. And here is the teacup and saucer that goes with the corresponding teapot. So here is the teacup. Okay, the teacup have that beautiful floral pattern. And then of course all around the teacup is the inside here. It got that beautiful pattern. And here is the saucer. Okay, again, this is the Wedgewood Butterfly Bloom. Now, Wedgewood, I'm not going to go too much of the history of Wedgewood. I will do that in a separate video. But Wedgewood is also an English brand as well that have been around for a very, very long time. Now, a next English brand that I'm going to be talking about, I think this is English. Yes, it is English. Okay. It is Roy Kirkham. So this is another cup, another type of bone china mug that I drink my hot chocolate or coffee or tea out of. Okay, and it features one of the roses that look like the one from my rose garden here, one of my climbing roses. I mean, it's not the exact rose, but it looks like it. Looks really pretty. I love it. And another item that I use to drink tea, coffee, hot chocolate is this. So this is basically like what's the name of this again, babe? Completely forgot.
I don't remember.
Okay, it's like a thermos or something like that. It's something to carry your coffee. Okay, and this one is from the brand Lenox. Okay. Okay, so Lenox I think is an American brand. Yeah, American by design, but it is just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous design. Now, the name of this is called Butterfly Meadow. Okay, and again, it's by Lenox. And it just have the pattern that Lenox is famous for the Butterfly Meadow. Really, really pretty. I use this when I'm on the go, or if I'm out in the garden and I'm gardening and I don't want to bring any of these out, I usually bring this with me. And the top comes off. You can add like, you know, your coffee or your tea or hot chocolate in here. And yeah, and you can just carry it with you. It got different types of flowers. Again, remind me of my garden. Really pretty. Love this. Highly recommend it. So the last item.
The SBPAPF says that's called a tumbler.
Oh, a tumbler. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
you,
tumbler.
Okay.
Thank you, SBB.
I forgot. Okay, yes, a tumbler. So yeah. So
my wife was putting me on the spot. So.
So yeah. So this is really good. And it's made out of. I don't think this is bone china, but I think it's either porcelain or ceramic because it keeps it really, really warm. And it might be bone china. It might be bone china. But nonetheless, it is just gorgeous. Okay, it got some flowers, butterflies on here. And this is the pattern that Lenox is famous for. And again, the name of this pattern is called Butterfly Meadow. Okay, so if you're interested in this, you can definitely find it online. Again, this makes a wonderful gift. You can buy it for yourself. I love this. I've had this for many, many, many years. Okay, it is beautiful. And the last item that I am gonna be sharing, and I will be sharing more pictures of like the T for one, but the last item that I'm gonna be talking about, this is a new item. And if you're subscribed to my channel, you know that I love crystal. Okay, I love anything crystal. And this is something new that I got at the Goodwill. And I would say the Goodwill is a really, really good place to find beautiful vintage bone china. So if you are just starting your collection of like bone china, let's say you moved into a new house or you moved into a new apartment and you decided, okay, like this year is the year that I am going to be entertaining. I'm going to be inviting people over at my apartment or over at my house. And the art of entertaining, I feel like, is dying in today's society. Like, just the art of entertaining. Well, it's not really. Well, it's still there. There's still people that are doing some entertaining. Um, but, you want to entertain, and so you don't know what to do. Um, and so you decided, okay, I'm gonna start entertaining at home. I want to invite my friends. I want to do like a dinner party, and I feel like dinner parties are so chic, and it's a fun way to have lots of group of people coming over and enjoying your time together. And my advice to any young person that's out there, so if you're a young person, you're watching this, my advice to you is if you just starting out, you just graduated college, you gonna be living out on your own, you got an apartment or you got your own house or you just got married, whatever the case may be, the best way for you to start building your china collection is to go to the thrift store or go to the antique shops or go to an estate sale. So if you're new to my channel, I'm all about that. If you have been a subscriber to my channel for a very long time, I have been talking about this ever since I started this channel. The best way to start a beautiful bone china collection is to go to these places, because if you go to Macy's, I mean, I highly recommend Macy's. I recommend all these other stores, but you're gonna find good quality, but if you're on a budget but you want good quality, highly recommend going to the thrift stores, antique shops, and also estate sales, because that's where all the good quality stuff is at. And you must really have an eye for you to know, because you just don't want to pick out like anything at the thrift store. You want to make sure it's good quality. And how you can tell it is good quality is, for example, bone china. Every piece of bone china always have the markings at the bottom. Okay, so that is how you can tell. For example, Royal Albert. Okay, Royal Albert bone china always have the Royal Albert logo at the bottom. Okay, there's also Wedgewood. There's also Noritake. There's also Lenox. There's so many other China brands that are out there. There's vintage China. And sometimes with the vintage China, oh, there's Castleton as well. And we do have Castleton vintage China. And Castleton, a fun fact, Lyndon B. Johnson's wife at the White House had Castleton China in her china cabinet at the White House. So So I'm really happy that we actually have a piece of history, you know, really happy about that. And also another brand that's really popular, well, it's not really popular, but I would just kind of keep an eye out for it. A vintage brand, Castleton, and then also Paragon. Paragon is a brand that the late Queen Elizabeth, warranted. Like she actually supported that company, and actually Buckingham Palace actually have Paragon China in their China cabinet as well, and um, they use it for them to do their estate dinners at Buckingham Palace. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. So go out to the estate sales. Um, when you see bone china, look at the bottom. Okay, so make sure you look at the bottom and find out what type of china it is. There's bone china from England, bone china from Germany, bone china from Japan, from, you know, the Czech Republic. I mean, there's bone china from everywhere, but the really, really good ones, everyone, is the ones that are from England, the ones that are from Germany, and the ones that are from Japan. Okay, so I just want to throw that out there. And so, yes, so I just wanted to kind of throw that out there for those of you who want to start building your collection. I mean, all the rich people that you see, that do these lavish dinner parties, where do you think they get their bone china? They get it at antique shops, estate sale, they go to thrift stores, they go to flea markets, and they get all of their vintage bone china and they throw these lavish parties. Okay, so just want to put that out there. So the last piece that I'm going to be talking about that I have been using recently that I love is this. Now I have featured this in another live video. This is crystal. Now this is glass, okay, but this is crystal, and I love this. I feel like a queen when I'm drinking out of this. I feel like it's just so pretty. And this is basically like a self tray. It's kind of like a tea for one, but it's kind of like the tea for one set, but this is like the tray for one person. And it looks like this. Okay, so right over here you put your cup, and then over here you can put your snacks, you can put your cookies, you know, anything here, you know, a sandwich, and you can enjoy. And it's a piece of luxury. So this is 100% crystal. And I can use this cup with it, okay, and I also got this cup at the Goodwill too, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I started using it. Or I can use this cup as well. Okay, so really pretty, and I feel like, you know, it's a way for you to have a little bit of a luxury, and you bring a little bit of luxury to yourself, you know. So yeah, so that is it, everybody. I think it is getting a little bit late. And so thank you so much for watching, and I'll do another live video. Bye-bye, and God bless.